We've got Cane's chicken at home today and an epic sauce to go with it. Hey, I'm Laura, and on my channel I share lots of these short type of awesome videos. If that's your jam, subscribe for more. Here I have 1.5 pounds of chicken. If you bought breasts, cut them in vertical strips. If you bought tenderloins, you'll want to remove this white tender from the chicken, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So one easy way to remove that is you'll want to place a fork between the tendon and the chicken and pull it through. Now, the tendon is kind of slippery, so what I find really helpful is to get a paper towel and hold it with a paper towel and then pull it right through. If you want to skip this step, definitely buy chicken breasts. Now, if you don't mind them in there, then leave them. But personally, I don't like to bite into that tendon, so I just remove it. Now, if you find tips like that one helpful, give this video a thumbs up, so I always add them on my videos for you. Now these are ready, we're gonna marinate them. What makes Cane's chicken so good is the marinade, which also tenderizes, makes the chicken juicy. I'm just gonna take a zip bag and fold the sides over to hold it open. And then to marinate the chicken, I'm going to add some buttermilk. And then I'm using some Cajun seasoning, but in the description below, I'll tell you everything you need for it. And then I'm gonna take my chicken tenders and add them into the bag, fold it over again. You're gonna want to coat them. Take the air out and seal your bag, and then mix this really well. Now these are gonna marinate in the fridge for at least an hour, or if you've got time, overnight. While those marinate, I'm gonna make my cane sauce, because I also like the way it tastes when it sits in the fridge for a little while. I'm gonna mix everything directly in one big bowl. This is a mayo-based sauce. So we're gonna add mayo, then we add ketchup. We're also adding Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, and that iconic black pepper. And we're gonna mix this. We're gonna cover the sauce with plastic wrap and keep it in the fridge until the chicken's ready. Now that our chicken's been marinating for an hour, we are gonna make that iconic coating right here by combining flour and Cajun seasoning. Below the video, you're gonna find all the ingredient amounts that you need for your recipe. So now we're just gonna take our marinated strips. I like to do about 3 at a time. It all depends how big your dish is, and coat it really well with the flour. As you can see, I'm leaving a lot of that buttermilk right into the chicken tender because that is going to soak up the flour mixture, and then just with my hands, I'm going to flip them around. But I'm also pressing them down like this because I want to coat every part of the chicken with it. You also want a few tiny clumps of that flour mixture so you get that iconic crispy crust that all Cane's tenders have. Whenever you see that your chicken is uncoated, make sure to keep flipping it and coating it really well. So essentially, you don't want to see any pink chicken. Now, while dredging by hand is a little bit messier, it's definitely the only way to get that crispy golden crust that you love about your Cane's chicken tenders. I like to dredge all my tenders so that I can go wash my hands and man the frying pan. Let me show you close up what this looks like. By the way, this buttermilk marinade, you totally zip it up and discard it. You don't want to use it. To fry your chicken tenders, you want to use a skillet with sides, a frying pot, or even a cast iron skillet. It all work. I'm using my most basic skillet with sides because if you don't have anything fancy, I want you to know that you can make cane strips at home too. You want to use a neutral tasting oil like vegetable oil, and we're going to fill whatever pot or pan you have about halfway to 3/4 of the way full to the sides. Now you want to heat up your oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Any kitchen thermometer, this one's under, I think it's $5 or $6. I'll link it below for you. It's really important. Now you want to check the temperature of your oil from time to time, and when you dip it in there, make sure not to touch the bottom of the pan because that's near the heat source and it'll be extra hot. Now that the oil is ready, I'm gonna use some kitchen tongs to grab these chicken strips and place them in the oil. You wanna cook 3 to 4 at a time. If you put too many in there, the temperature of the oil is gonna drop a lot and they're gonna take a lot longer to cook. This is why you want to use that tallest pot or pan that you have so that the oil doesn't bubble over. And these are gonna cook in this hot oil for about 7 minutes. And then I'm gonna remove them with my tongs and place them on this wire rack to cool. while I repeat the entire process with the rest of the chicken strips. Now, if you don't have a cooking and cooling rack, you can also place them on a stack of paper towels to absorb that extra grease. Guys, these are looking so good. They are so much more affordable to make at home. I don't know about you, but when I go with my family to Cane's, it's about 50, 60 bucks easily. There's 4 of us. It's just so expensive. Plus, I know the ingredients that I put in these chicken strips. They don't have any MSG. And yes, Cane's chicken does have MSG. Let's add the last batch in, and then I'll show you what they look like inside. So my sauce is also ready. I'm going to give it a quick mix and stir. Take a look at the chicken tender inside. Let's open it up. Chicken is so juicy, white and cooked through. It's nothing like Cane's chicken tenders. This is like, falls apart. You get so much more meat, just like that. You can make Cane's at home, guys. If you found this video easy to follow and enjoy recipes like it, subscribe and let me know in the comments. See you next time.